ever feel like God is whipping your butt? Do you ever feel like you deserve that whipping and so much more? Mm. Man, unpacking with Chrisetta. We're starting off here in the closet, but this will not be the Closet Chronicles today. Here on this channel, if you don't know, we unpack the things of life with wisdom, with discretion, for the most part, however God leads. And I just encourage other people to do so. I encourage you to do so in whatever way that God leads you to do. And just getting the things of life out, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But yeah, it is morning here in Houston, Texas. I hope that you all are doing well. I'm doing well, and I've been hearing that a lot. All is well. So all is well. It is April, I believe, the 15th or 16th. I'll put it on the screen if anybody cares about that. But we're starting here in the closet, but actually have to run an errand or two today. One thing, well, maybe I'll reveal it later. Um, it may seem small to some people, but we bless God. We bless God. Because God has been undoing a lot in the girl, and He's still undoing a lot, from pride to pride to pride. When you think, oh, I'm just dealing with sexual immorality, we bless God because He ain't gonna leave. He ain't leaving the girl the same. And so, as crazy or whatever, uncomfortable, embarrassing, all this different stuff that it may feel when God's like, okay, you want me to deal with this, I'm dealing with it. It's like, it's not meant to harm, but He's answering the very prayers. Talking about answering prayers. It's like, oh, those other answered prayers, like, oh, you fine when you do that. But it's like, this is exactly what He's doing. He's answering my prayers. And He's like, you don't want to say the same? Okay. To your rescue, I'll come. I'm not letting you say the same. Silly girl. So I say all that to say, God has had His foot up on my neck for a nice little minute. He always has, but I be fighting. I just be fighting. I be like, nope, 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 nope. It's like, okay, now I want to, I'll listen, Lord. And He's like, girl. So He really has been dealing a lot with my heart, and my ways, my thoughts, me as a person that is not so pretty a lot of the time. But He shows the good too. It's like, it's not to condemn, it is to convict and be like, okay, so let's change that. Because that's what you wanted. You want change. And so, yeah, foot up on neck. Foot up on thy neck. And He ain't let it loose. So that's why I've been kind of laying low on posting, because it's like, instead of posting, maybe you should be praying. Maybe you should be in the presence of the Lord. Maybe you should be up on your post and not posting. It's just food for thought. And I'm saying that to myself. So if it hits you, just let it hit. So yeah, I'm like, Lord, I want to live this life the way You've called me to live it, Father. I know I've been something. I've been a heathen. I've been a whore. I promise I'll be silly, but I'm gonna be serious too. All types of things, man. And so, yeah. But to say, like, man, the grace that has still been shown unto me, the mercy, the restoration, I'm at a loss for words. I promise you. Because, like I said, some things may seem small, but it's like, well, you know that you know that you know that really you deserve death. It's just, people was dying, in the Bible days, and people are People still doing that today. Death is still a thing, but it's like, man, like God is loving, but there's a wrath too. We don't really get what we deserve. So I bless God. I bless God for Jesus and the blood of the blood of Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness! Just in time for Holy Week, for the resurrection, Easter, as people like to say. Um, but yeah, um, I bless God. I bless God this morning. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Um, if I didn't say it, I have a errand or two to run a day, and so that may reveal something later on. I'll see. Um, yeah, I do want to say that the girl lost her job. Yeah, the girl lost her job again. But that. All right, let me put on some clothes, and get on up out of here. And hopefully, we remember to record. Stay tuned. Got my handy dandy flight attendant smartphone, baby. Told me it's 100% silk. We've been using it ever since, bald and all. But no, it's still like it's about to be 6:30. Gonna head over. I'm just picking up somebody, taking them to their destination, and that's it. I have to go to the Dollar Tree maybe a little later whenever it opens. It's not open right now. Um, prepare for a phone interview and then a appointment, a badging appointment, and then maybe cleaning the church today. So I take y'all inside. We got a new location, y'all, and it's our location. Like it's ours, not somebody else's. It's ours. Lovely. We bless God. And even this is just the beginning. So hopefully y'all can hear me because I'm so used to holding the mic. So don't know if I need to do that, but yeah. That's really, excuse me, that's really the day. I'm talking a little low because I feel like since it's early, I don't want to like be loud. Don't know, but yeah, that's really the day so far. Don't know what time I'm gonna go to the church, but yeah, that would be I know later afternoonish. So yeah, gonna keep this on for a little bit until it's time for the interview. I need to dye my hair actually. Like I need to dye it. Well not need, but I want to dye it because it's fading, like really, really fading out. And I think I'll just say at this moment, I can't do like blonde, or blonde. I wish that I could, because I think that's what I was going to do. Or I was going to do like a pinkish, like pink blonde, light pink type of thing since it's spring. And I've already done like a hot pink. So, and I've done light pink too, but I don't think it turned out like too good. I don't know, but yeah. So we may try like a brown, slightly copper, or more so not so copper. We'll see. But I think maybe copper. Just see how brown I can get it. Um, but yeah, so we shall see what the day holds. Y'all see the skin trying to pop. We try to get it back to, or getting it back. Because maybe for some reason the girl just been breaking out a lot, as you can see along my chin. And I know I break out of time, but it was just like from even up here, my forehead, mustache area, like Maybe someone has been in my hair, or I don't know, my little pillow that I had. I was just like, Lord. And I know we need to put healthier things in our body. So it's like, let's get it together. And then I hadn't been consistent with my routine, my skincare routine. So getting it back, getting it back. But she popping. Mm-hmm. Dimples popping. Okay, we need to get on about it. Wrong key. All right, we're off. It's so pretty outside. It has been lately. Kind of cool. Look at the blue sky against my brown skin, or me, my brown skin against the blue sky. So pretty. But it definitely cooler in the morning. Maybe can't say that for the afternoon. Yeah, the Lord's protection be real out here in these Houston streets. Cause baby, for one, we thank God we've made it to our destination. we're here a little early, but rather early than late. For one, accident. And it's so funny because the tow truck was, I mean, speeding, sped past me. I'm like, tow trucks always be on 100 every time I see them. Every time. I be like, you about to cause an accident trying to get to an accident. Or really, sometimes they're not trying to get nowhere. They just going fast. But I'm like, really? I get to the light. There's an accident. Somebody didn't. Who knows? I won't even try to guess what happened at that little light. But excuse me, and bless me at the same time. So yeah, don't know what happened, but I'm like, okay, you was trying to get to the accident, but you about to sideswipe me in the midst of it, and then turning into where I needed, my destination. The light is I need to turn left. The cars are coming the opposite way. My light was green, but it's a light where you got to stop because the cars are coming. Even though your light is green, the cars are coming. You got to wait until you can go, and then you go. Nobody was moving. It just so happened when mine was green, and as I'm turning, I guess theirs turned green, and this little Camaro just like, hey, sped on up and then went a hunk. I'm like, but you saw that you saw the car was going before y'all even moved. If it like, I don't care if somebody ran the red lights. I'm not gonna go. If I see a car, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, well, cause you in the wrong, let me go, and then hunk at you. We're gonna have an accident. So I was in the right. I didn't run a light. It's just that when mine was green, as I'm turning, theirs happened to turn green. And so, yeah, it's just one of those lights. I don't even know if they should have those in Houston, Texas, because people don't even know how to drive as is at regular lights. That's my morning spiel for the day. We bless God. I'm telling you, every day, like, if not anything else, every day, driving around here reminds me of the goodness and God's protection. Um, Reminds me of the goodness of God and God's protection because, baby, it really do. At times, I just be like, how did we get driver's license? Like, how? How? It's ridiculous. And it's understandable, unfortunately, why we have like as many accidents as we do. I think some of it is the construction. I'm not gonna lie. like the highways, the freeways, and stuff like that, people do be driving crazy. So I don't know what's the percentage. Maybe 70% people, 30% construction at this point, because the way the road rage is ridiculous. People be in the wrong and be hunking at you, and it's just like, or whatever the case, people are impatient, very impatient. I know I've been one of those people, and so it's real. I just be like, to the point of like the rage that is on the streets. It's crazy. Um, but like 45, Highway 45. Well, I just say 45. Um, it's I don't know. I feel like I want to say the construction. I don't know. I won't even say just 45. I'll say maybe a few of the highways in Texas. I'm not sure. And even, well, I'll say, well, no, I will say Texas, but it's crazy because somebody that, like a couple of years ago, um, this person, like a friend of mine, had said that the way that the highways like are built in Houston are just like something's off about them. He was like, it's a bit unsafe, and they was from Dallas, well, McKinney, but still. Um, but I don't know. Like I feel like there's a bit of truth to that because I'm like, I don't know. It's like they just built up freeways just because, like, hey, we got to get them up. It's a lot of people. We need to get them up. Not sure because, like, in traveling and even just the driving, like, for example, in Germany, I feel like they're just a bit more courteous. Crazy, you would think, because Germans be like, baby, straight to the point. But I feel like in their driving, maybe that's how they are. Like they do have the autobahn, and baby, you can be on the autobahn going 150, but it's still like they know how to get over, they know how to merge, or they know how to like. I've seen people as far as like with the lane, like if somebody's getting on the freeway, they're not going to be in that lane. They're going to get over. You know, they're going to use the left lane to go around people, and then it's I don't know, it's just different, more courteous. They turn their the bright lights off when they're go like if it's a two-way, they're gonna turn the bright lights off, which makes sense because you're blinding the other people. And so that's something that I've tried to implement. But baby, it'd be the Wild Wild West when you in your own when I'm here. And so, but I still try to implement different things, like as far as like with the lights, because it can be like blinding if you're on a two-way. I just wanted to give that. I know I'm not like A1 driver, but maybe these days I just be driving slow. I just feel like, you know what? I fall back. I'm not trying to speed race with you. I'm not trying to do no extra on the roads. Get to where we need to get to. We bless God. And I truly do. I thank God. I pray. I just be like, Lord, cover, keep, protect. Holy Spirit surround the car. Like, no lie. Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Mm.
Well, we are back. I didn't have my magnetic like backing on the phone, and so I couldn't set it up in the car. But I mean, really, it was just a ride to one place like down the street, and then riding back. I did grab me a little snack. I left back out to grab me a little snack, and then came on back. Ooh, excuse me. Sneezing today. All right. Let me turn this little fan on. But yep. So I think I'm gonna stay up because I do need to go to Dollar Tree. I do need to go to the Dollar Tree. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stay up. We still have like maybe about an hour till they open. So I was like, I was gonna maybe try to catch a quick adult nap, but I may do that before the phone interview. And yeah, I have a few hours because I really I stayed up later than I should have. That's why I was still up early. Plus, my body was just used to getting up for 6 a.m. prayer or 5:30 prayer. So I was like, okay, well, let me stay up. And then I knew I had to be up to pick someone up. So I was like, yeah, because once my body go to sleep, like if it's tired and I go to sleep, it's like I won't hear the alarm. I'm like, that's crazy. So yeah, I just went ahead and stayed up because I was just scared I was gonna miss the alarm. So yeah, I'm gonna stay up and do that, and then I think I may come back, see if I need to do anything, and take a little nap and prepare myself for the next set of errands, which is not really errands. It's that the badging appointment, and then yeah, see what time I have to be to the church. So everything is like close. Um, it's just like okay, what I need to do, the timing of everything. So yeah, but till then, I don't have the mic in. Need to get on up out of here. But we're done with the phone interview. Now going to do this badging process. I need to be gone like now. Hey y'all. Do I look sleepy? The girl was knocked out. I got back after the badging appointment, and I was prepared. I was like, okay, let me maybe try to catch a little nap before going to the church. Ended up not going, so maybe it'll happen tomorrow. Um, we'll see. But yeah, I still got lipstick, a little lipstick on. I think I went to bed. Well, took a nap around 4ish. It is now 11ish, but I didn't sleep that long. I actually got up around like 7, maybe about 7:30, 7:40. So yeah, and I've been up ever since. So yeah, today for the most part, at least we got the grown up stuff for the most part out of the way. I do have to be it God's will, do a my nose. I don't know why it's trying to run. Um, anyways, I do have to do like a wash and fold in the morning, so we shall see how Wednesday will go. Um, and what else may pop up on a Wednesday. So yeah, I do have to fill y'all in. I'm gonna go to the closet. It's gonna be the put in a little closet chronicle. And I need to read all of that, and I may do a little closet chronicle because I gotta, I just gotta tell a little bit of what's been on my heart, what's been going on. So yeah, good morning, lovely people. Um, so I've been up since my little nap. Um, I'm about to catch a few more Z's. It's like 2 something, I think close to 3 a.m. We have prayer in a little bit, so I'm gonna lay it down. And yeah, I'm gonna lay it down. But I did want to do a quick little closet chronicle for one. Excuse them. Yeah. I was like, do I have lines on my head from that scarf? Baby, that's my trusty scarf. It just lays down my hair at times, even in its natural state, which really would be now because my hair is starting to curl up a bit. We may dye it soon. We'll see. Um, but I quickly just wanted to say, I thank God. We thank God. The girl has been cutting up for years actually, and I'm not just talking about like sexual sin. Just God is uncovering like a lot of my heart,
my issues with him, things I'm still holding on to, um, false humility, pride. Man, the ministry that I'm in, baby, you can't stay hidden. I'm gonna just say that. I know for me, it's like God won't let me stay hidden. Um, Even when I want it, I'm like, Lord, okay, you can just keep that under wraps. But it's like, no, because at times we won't change in that way. We'll just continue to do what we want to do if we're not called out. Um, and exposed, like darkness will continue until it's brought to the light. And when it's brought to the light, it it has to die. And sometimes things have to continually be brought to the light. Um, so yeah, um, but I thank God. I do. Um, I've been like, Lord, I've just been something. We've dropped the ball on things, and but I thank God. I thank God, and He showed me like, okay, get it together or get gone. Get it together or get gone. Like you have a choice. You always have a choice. You have free will. Um, but I really do like. I know I can't do life without God. I know I probably wouldn't have too much more life to live if, and it's not like in this fearful way, like, oh, it's just send me straight to hell. I'm gonna die. I'm like, but I can personally say for me, ma'am, you ain't got nothing. you you ain't got nothing left in you. Um, yeah, just sit down, just sit down. But yeah, I was just reflecting on today, really the past couple of days. If you caught it earlier, I did say I had lost another job. And it's crazy because we were on for morning prayer and it was said that you're like, yeah, some people are gonna get laid off. Um, and really just the heart of God being grieved due to people complaining and not being humble and all of that. And I know that I've done a lot of complaining over the years and just been ungrateful. Like, even if I didn't say it, because I'm like, I know I'm not going to always say, but on the inside, like my heart and being discontent, God coming through, and I'm still, like, well, maybe it could have been this, or maybe, and I just been like, Lord, horrible, horrible, bratty. Oh my goodness, man, because I didn't got myself in a situation, and God still has graced me. But it's like you complaining about something that you got yourself into. Make that make sense. So, um, yeah, long story short, I was um I was at Nordstrom Rack and yeah, and I kind of felt it coming after a while. My real estate, they really worked with me. They really, really did. But yeah, I felt it coming after a while. And I was just like, it was just almost this feeling of like, I feel like I deserved it anyway. So it was just like, okay, well, what do we do? I had thought about shaking the thigh. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it in my 20s. I would say funny, not funny. I thought about it in my 20s. I think it was while I was in college. It's just been moments of that because I already love to dance and have been given the gift to dance. See, I don't think it's meant to be used in that way, but it's funny how, like, say for instance, okay, maybe I would have done it, but it's like the very thing that God would use, like how it can be twisted and perverted and altered um, on the enemy side. Like, oh, you like to dance? Okay, show your body, prostitute, etc., etc. You know, it would go a totally different way um, on the other side. So it's like maybe we gonna stay on this. No, but seriously, like aside from the laughs and giggles, I'm silly, but no. Long story short, again, God opened up a door, and if you see me, I was in the van. I was starting the whole like badging process. Like I said, some would see it as small. I won't say what it is yet. Um, but it wasn't until like I didn't see it as small. I was like, Lord, what? Thank you. Um, and then my friend, my leader, said something, and I was like, I didn't even think of that. Like, God is just crazy strategic. And I'm like, okay, well, Lord, all right. And so, yeah, I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful. Um, it seemed like even after leaving, well, not leaving, but being fired from the job, interviews after interviews. I'm like, I couldn't get an interview. Barely had gotten that job, let alone like other doors being open. And I was, thankful. I was like, man, like how it used to be where you get a job. It's like nothing. And so, like I said, it's crazy. After getting fired, it's like opportunities opening up. And baby, I would go on every interview, even having a job. It's just like, go. I am beyond thankful because that's an opportunity that I had taken for granted, um, and wasn't coming to me. And so I'm like, Lord, I thank you just for that. Even if you don't get the position, it's just like, I'm thankful that I can go on an interview. Um, but yeah, it's just, well, I will say also too, um, why I won't say just yet, because I'm like, I think with any job, I just like to use discretion because it's a job. This is social media. You just want to be mindful about things. I definitely learned that, like in flying. Um, yeah, you just got to be mindful. And so it's not like, oh, let me hide it. It's like be mindful, but then also too like spiritually because at times we do want to do, and God might be saying, I don't need you to say anything. So who knows if this will make it here? I may just cut to and be like, okay, God did a thing. Because one thing that came to mind was, um, and I'm not in that, but I know that I have been at times, knowingly and unknowingly. But what came to my mind was, you don't have anything to prove. Just move. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody, to yourself. It's like, just move. Like, catch up to the stuff that I've called you to do. Nothing to prove. Just move. Or nothing to prove. Just do it. And something that really um, provoked that even more, like that thought, it was a post by Chandler Moore. Like it just randomly, because I don't even really see his stuff that much on Instagram, but uh, it was like a long post about basically people using like that motivation, like, oh, you thought I wasn't gonna do this, you thought I wasn't gonna do that, you know, and I'm gonna prove you wrong, and using that as motivation. And really, that just circles back around to pleasing people, the spirit of people pleasing. And you may be like, no. But when I was reading it, I said, that's crazy. Like I had been kind of known, like, I'm like, nah, I don't want to ever do that because it's like you are still living for people, and you're holding this. You may be holding a grudge, You're holding unforgiveness, bitterness, like, oh, they said this and they said that. Okay, break the word curses, whatever else you need to do. But it's like, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Oh, watch, I'm a, shut down for a couple of months. I'm come back and I'm a glow on them. I'm like, Lord, if that happened, or whatever happens, it's like, may you always get all the glory and the honor. You trying to take the glory for a glow up. I'm sorry about the jumping screen, but yeah, it's like all the glory belongs to God, and so it ain't even about that. I'm like, man, I'm trying to catch up to the stuff that I've delayed, that has been held over my head, that God has spoken, and that I've self sabotaged. It was like, I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. I ain't got nothing to prove even to myself. It's like, girl, just do it and go on about your way. Life is but a vapor. It's like, I ain't got time to live for people no more and to prove anything. I don't even know what I would be trying to prove anyway. I really don't. So it's like, I know at one point I think I may have felt that at some points in my life, like, oh, whether it was to a guy, like, oh, maybe he'll see me like this or that, whether it could have been a friend, whether it could be family. I don't know. It's like, really, like I said, sometimes stuff maybe I'd have made up in my head. Um, it's like, who cares? Like, really, who cares? Who cares? I'm like, Lord, as long as I do everything that you've put in me to do, that's what I want to do. And that's it. And that's all. Period. So, like I said, I just celebrate everything. What seems small, like small, big, it's a win. It's a win in God. And so, my thing is just, I'm like, Lord, continue to work on me. Like, not just the outside, what the things that people can see, but the things inside. Because you can do all this, but be crappy on the inside. I'm like, Lord, I don't want to drop the balls anymore or anything. No, no pun intended. I am silly. Man, if you really know me, I'm so silly. But I'm like, I just want to do everything, excuse me, everything you've called me to do, in ministry, outside of ministry. I feel like everything is ministry, your career, your job, all of that. I'm like, Lord, I just want to do what you've called me to do. And we be consistent in that. That's it. You know. So, like I said, I'm about to lay down for a little bit. We get up for prayer. Um, yeah, I thank God, and I know that He gonna keep exposing. I know He. When I say expose, like He just gonna keep, like, okay, bring to the surface, like, is this something that you need to deal with, something that you may need to look into, evaluate, of yourself. Um, and it pretty sure some of the stuff I may be like, here we go again, here we go. And so I think that you never get to a place like, well, I know that you never get to a place, oh, I've arrived. Some things will be maybe easier, but it's never like, oh, I've got it. I got this thing all figured out. I'll forever need God. And so, yeah, it is April the 16th, I believe. Yeah, I may be doing a wash and fold service today. It'll be my first one. So we shall see what lies ahead for Wednesday. I may try to do like the rest of this week and put it into a vlog. We'll see. Um, we'll see. Give y'all a whole little vlog. Yay. But that's it. That's all for now. It felt good to finally clean this car. It had been maybe a few months. And if you know me, you know that's not me. Like, I love a clean car. I love to clean, you know, whatever car that I may have. And so I just knew, I was like, get something a bit off, discontentment. I'm just like, hey, I'm getting this car, especially when I was working in my former job. It was just, hey, get me from A to B, and that be that. But I just knew, I'm like, Lord, something a little off. And I thank God for my friend, telling me, because I have been thinking about, here and there selling the car, more so for, funds and stuff like that. And she was like, no, I don't think you should. And then also she was like, clean it up. She's like, take better care of it, treat it like it's a luxury car. I was like, you're right. And, a little bit after that, it was like, here we go. Because I'm like, I want to treat the things of God right, whatever it may be. I don't care if it's a little hoopty or if it's that Audi. I love a nice Audi, not gonna lie. But I'm like, Lord, may I give back everything that you've given me. May I give it back unto you. Okay, y'all. I been made it back home. Was getting some things sorted out. We're here. Glasses off. Glasses off. We're about to dye this hair. Where's the back? Well, I'll show it. So I did get like a brownish color. We'll see. I was tempted to pick up that blood. But yeah, I could have maybe mixed them. I don't know. I may have some blonde already. We just gonna see. But yeah, this room is, because I took some stuff out of my trunk. A lot of stuff out of my trunk that should have been taken out, and now it's in the room, and I'm like, but I gotta dye this hair. Going to Date Night with Jesus. It's an event tonight, not just for the singles, but for the married, whoever, But just a good old time in God. Have maybe some Christian R&B going on, some food, I believe spoken word, maybe dance, not for sure. But either way, one of my sisters, younger sister, she will be singing, and so yeah, I still gotta get ready. I have a few hours, but I'm also sleepy too, and so I'm debating. I know I'm not about to straighten up, because once I get in that, I feel like I'm gonna be locked in. And I can't lock in the way that I want to. I may do a little bit, but I'm gonna dye his hair, circle back around to that. Maybe try to catch a nap. I don't know. I'm about to say I may not even do any makeup. I know I need to maybe hit my little mustache, maybe do some lipstick. I need to hit my eyebrows too, or something like that. Okay. Adulting. Slight adulting. 101. I just feel like I don't have enough time. But we'll see. Okay. You see I didn't realize how much I had broken out over this past year. I was like, Lord, was it life? Was it life? I know I can break out along here at times, but I'm like, the hyperpigmentation is oh, I was just like, Lord, yeah, get it back together. Restoration. Jesus, man. But I was like, at first I wasn't going to do too much makeup, but I may now. I may do a little bit. Let's throw some foundation on. We probably go, yeah, at this point. If we're going to do it, might as well do it. We go get cute. You never know. You just never know. Come on. But yeah. Gonna let this sit, and baby, it's just gonna be what it is. It's gonna be what it is at this point. But I like it. Like I said, I really like the choice of brown. I was thinking about a copper, but yeah, not right now. But I
and I may have a little cute dress, a little Shein dress. I did it, like I put it in a reel, but I don't think I've ever worn it like out. So I was like, Zeta, you might as well. That's why I'm going to shave, because I was going to throw in some jeans and, you know, a nice cute little top with it. But I was like, you never worn this dress like out in person. Let's, excuse me, let's wear it. So we'll see. To be continued. So this is a quick clip from Date Night with Jesus. There were many more, but like I said, they were vertical. Also, I did have footage from Saturday for the youth service, but you know, there's kids and stuff like that. We do consent around here, but overall the weekend was pretty awesome. And yeah, I didn't wear that dress. It was jeans. Hey, lovely people. So it's Tuesday. I was supposed to really be posting a video Tuesday. It is April. I was about to say August because I was thinking about the other A month. April the 22nd. I believe the last time I was recording was Friday. The week when I say from Good Friday, yeah, it just yeah, message me and be like, remember to record. Now I did get a bit of recording on Saturday, but it's not it's vertical. It's not horizontal. So yeah. I mean, I may show it here. We'll see. But all in all, the weekend was pretty cool. Had Good Friday. Went to an event that one of my sisters was in. She was singing. She ministered through song. And yeah, it was called Date Night with Jesus, and it was so cool. This was their second one, and so hopefully they do have it each year. I finally was able to, well, I wouldn't say finally, but I was able to make it out to this one, and it was pretty cool. There was spoken word, there was dance, there's a live band. It was pretty cool. I loved it. And then the next day, we had a youth service at our church. Also, something else happened Saturday. Or was that it? I think that was it for my Saturday. But yeah, we had the Easter egg hunt. The youth went forward in word and dance as well. And it was just a good time. It was a good time. I love just seeing the kids like go and find the eggs. It was pretty cool, and it really just brought back memories. So yeah. And then Sunday we had service again, and awesome. That's all I can say. Awesome. Definitely not your typical, oh, Easter Sunday, all of that, baby. When I say we just flow however the Holy Spirit wants to flow, however God will have things to go. That's it. That's all. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't have my mic in for the second or third time. But yeah, I'm just like, so we just forgetting to record. But I really am like a in the person. I really am a in the moment type of person. I'm doing better, but we can do better. We can do way better. So yeah, just hit the girl up and be like, just send a reminder. Remember to record. All right. But today, it's Tuesday. I'm actually cleaning up right now. I started yesterday. Yesterday was a chill day, and I was like, we ain't really doing nothing. But I did start cleaning up the room, at least just getting stuff away. Like I said, I just have this mattress. There's no headboard up. It's not even on anything. And it's probably going to stay like that until I move. It may just, I mean, at this point, yeah, I think it's going to stay this way. Because I'm not fazed by it. I'll be like, as long as I can rest comfortably, I'm not tripping on it. I decided like, I don't know when, a couple of months back or so,
Yeah, I'm not really decorating. I'm not concerning myself with that. It's just like doing what I need to do while I am here, learning what I need to learn, and enjoying the space as well. But as far as like the decorating and all that, that I really do love to do, I'm not gonna do it. I think I'm gonna even take this off the wall, and that's just gonna be that. And we may, may have a little slight content room. We have set some things up in the living room, and so we'll see. But yeah, I'm not fazed by it. Um, so yeah, right now, just really cleaning up around the room. Excuse me, cleaning up around the room, and that's really that for today. I've been talking with the Lord, having a good old talk with him and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that has been the day. Like someone told me, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm used to doing something like working, and my friend, roommate, sister in Christ, told me, she was just like, and other people have too, and I've even thought it, uh, just to rest in God, like, cause I'm like, I got bills, and I need to, I need to pay for things and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, and God will be God, and He wants you to trust Him, and then also rest, because when you start to working, you start to working. You start to working, and so it's like, take this time and really, take this time. And I remember when I stopped flying, that really, like, I didn't fully catch on to that. I knew it, but then I was like, and I wasn't resting well, and I wasn't waiting well. I wasn't preparing myself well for what was next. I was used to, going. And so just like, I think I need to work. I need to do something, or, you know, but we learning, we're learning. And so, yeah, that is really most of the day. I think it's a little around 1-ish p.m., maybe close to 2. I won't say that's a day, but I'm going to take it, easy today too. Make sure I clean up, be productive. There are some things I do need to write down, probably a few things. Yeah. And so work is like, the new job is taking, I won't say taking its time. It's taking time. You just got to set up everything, background, get, badging and all of that. And then I believe we start training, if I didn't say that in the previous videos or earlier. Yeah. So that's that. I don't know why I saw something, but yeah, that is that. And so we're basically, we're waiting, and it's crazy. Like I've been saying, still opportunities and opportunities. Yeah, so thankful and grateful, and a lot of reflecting. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of reflecting while I am here. A lot of reflecting, and it's a good thing. Like, I'm not tripping about it. Things I gotta sit with, and really just reflect on, and revelation, and oh my God. Oh my God. So thankful. I am thankful and grateful. So that's really what we're doing. I'm probably not going to really record much anymore today. Maybe once it's cleaned up. Maybe not. There's not much to see. Like, it literally is. I ain't going to show you matches because it's a little dirty. A little dirty food. When I say, I'm like, oh, don't eat in the room, I'm all up on my bed just eating on it. And yeah, so it's not like highly stained up, but it's enough. And then the mattress cover that was on it ended up I had to throw it away, because when the first washer and dryer set like stopped working, my cover was in the washer, and it took them like a few days to come and switch out the washer. The water that was in there, it basically kind of got a smell. I was like, baby, throw the whole thing away. Throw the whole thing away. I'm not going to try to keep it, rewash. No, thank you. So I need to get a mattress set
well, not a mattress set. I need to get a mattress cover to put on here. But for now, I just put like a blanket. I put a fitted sheet on here, which I just washed and dried. And so, yeah, it's really not much to see. I'm just putting everything away, folding the clothes, and that is that. So this may be my recording for the rest of this day. We'll continue to update y'all. Maybe I'll do a little closet. I may do a little closet chronicle before I go to bed. And yeah, that's really gonna be it. So that may be it for the day. My little closet chronicle. They show what I use as far as my skincare routine. Trying to get the skin back right. Because it seems like I just broke out bad over these past couple of months. Even like all along here, just my whole face. I'm like, Lord. So, getting ourselves together. That really is like getting ourselves together. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. That's what God has given me. Getting ourselves together. Join me, shall you? Hey there. Long time no see because it is Thursday night to be exact. And so, yeah, we're just going to end the vlog here. I didn't even think I was going to have it this long. But I was like, since it's been a little minute, why not? I thank y'all for those who have watched. It really hasn't been too much going on after the weekend and then going into this week. It's been, for the most part, pretty chilled. I've just been doing my best to be productive around here since we are still like in waiting as far as like getting things together with the job. We are still, interviews here and there. And like I've said before, grateful, thankful for opportunities. Because when I say opportunities, we're not opportunity. Yeah. So I thank God. Like you'll probably hear me say it a lot. I don't know why my nose is. But I say I thank God a lot because I really do. Like, oh, if you only knew, ain't that what Patti LaBelle said? But no, I thank God. I was going to end it kind of like with a closet chronicle. I do already have one in here, so we're going to keep that at that. But I will have a few more. I be in my closet a lot. It's just that I don't always hit record because that is, that's an intimate moment with the Lord. It's not supposed to be recorded. I mean, it's not. But when God has me to share, then we share. But we locked in. So can't be sharing that. But no, yeah, this is where we're going to end it. Going to end it here. I pray that you have been blessed by something that has been said on here. If you have not subscribed, you should. This is just the beginning. Restarting, all of that. And so I'm just looking forward to whatever God chooses to do. Definitely want to work more on consistently posting, but I don't just want to post just to post. Like, that's not my thing. I don't want to post just to post something to say I did it. So it may seem inconsistent, but I don't just want to post just to post. And yeah, but I'll consult God, because I would like to, at least have one video every week, or if it be one like long vlog every 2 weeks, we could do that. But we'll see. But I just want to do what God would have me to do. That's it. So yeah, I may still be up for a little bit, but I feel like I'm about to go to sleep. I know I need to like I said, maybe in the closet. Don't know. Not gonna record that. But yeah, I may, or we may probably be up later, and yeah. But either way, I appreciate you all. I have definitely unpacked a little bit on this one. It really was just what has been going on lately as far as with God still having his foot up on my neck, exposing, um, losing jobs, gaining jobs, God being God, God being God. And so appreciate you all yet again. Unpacking with Rosetta Chapman. Out.